In the primordial chaos that once shrouded the universe, there was a stirring. It began with a gentle ripple, like the faintest breath breaking across a still lake, then grew into a whirl of energy that spiraled and danced through the void. From this chaos emerged the beginning of creation, the birth of gods who would shape the very essence of the cosmos. Gaia, the earth goddess, was the first to rise. Her form took shape from the swirling energy, and as if by nature's own artistic hand, she was crafted with lush forests. Her body was a tapestry of life, a living canvas painted in vibrant greens and glowing with a warm golden aura that cast light upon the darkness of the void. Her eyes opened, and they were the deep, nurturing brown of the most fertile soils, filled with the promise of life to come. As Gaia took her place in the unfolding universe, her presence called forth another. Above her, from the boundless expanse of void, emerged Uranus, the sky god. His form was majestic, wrapped in a cloak of swirling stars and cosmic clouds. His skin glistened like the galaxies themselves, a deep, ethereal blue, dotted with radiant stars that pulsed with their own light. He brought with him a celestial brilliance, his radiant blue light spreading like a blanket over the newborn earth. The reunion of Gaia and Uranus was a sight of cosmic splendor. Together, they were a complementary balance. Gaia was the nourishing earth, stable and life-giving, while Uranus was the infinite sky, vast beyond comprehension and brimming with potential. Their meeting was both inevitable and harmonious, a dance of creation and connection. Under their united gaze, the universe began to organize. With Gaia's fertile earth below and Uranus's expansive sky above, the first hints of life started to emerge. The forests of Gaia's body rustled with unseen creatures, and her rivers carried the beginnings of life. Above, Uranus's stars sang in celestial tones, their songs weaving through the cosmos like whispers of destiny. Together, Gaia and Uranus symbolized the perfect marriage of earth and sky, the birth of life out of chaos. In their creation, the universe found its first breath, a harmonious blend of matter and space. They stood as guardians of the new world, watching over its growth, nurturing its potential, and ensuring the balance of the cosmic order they had brought forth from a swirling chaos. In the vastness of the cosmos, Gaia, the Earth Mother, and Uranus, the Sky Father, stood in divine presence. Gaia was woven from the Earth's lush tapestry, while Uranus shone with heavenly glory. The universe held its breath as creation surged beneath their gaze. From Gaia's fertile body, the Titans emerged, glowing with elemental strength. Each Titan held the essence of their dominion, casting shadows that danced with destiny's whispering winds. Their forms glimmered like stars, vibrant against the dark setting. Adjacent to the Titans, the Cyclopes, with craftsmen's souls, forced their way through volcanic rock. Their single, impassioned eyes glowed red-orange, breaking the Earth's bonds with relentless might. A symphony of fiery energies mingled with the volcanic light. Nearby, the caverns shuddered and cracked, heralding the arrival of the Cendamanes. These 100 armed giants erupted into existence, shaking the realm with their colossal presence. Their limbs loomed like pillars, moving with an ancient rhythm of raw power. The environment was saturated with contrasting energies, a dark canvas punctuated by glowing cracks of vibrant life, signifying creation and inherent chaos. Each creature was depicted in hyper-realistic detail, their forms sharply defined, pulsing with vitality. In a wide cinematic shot, the grandeur of these beings stood fully unveiled, a spectacle of mythology given form. This assembly marked the beginning of an era, a chronicle of gods and monsters born from the union of earth and sky. setting the stage for history. In the cosmos of old, Uranus, the resplendent sky god, hovered above the earth with an air of icy wrath. His ethereal, colossal form seemed to obscure the heavens as thunderous clouds swirled around him. In his gaze, a cruel intent was framed by the endless voids of space, a motion of inevitable desolation about to unfold. Below him, on the fragile crust of the earth, lay Gaia, the nurturing and ancient mother. Her heart was torn with sorrow as she witnessed the betrayal of her divine consort. The very mountains rumbled from her anguish, their tectonic plates shifting in grief, cracking with deep fissures. Uranus, indifferent to Gaia's torment, extended his immense, muscular hands towards the earth. Like sweeping harbingers of fate, they reached down into the depths where his own progeny, the Cyclopes and the Cinemanes, resided. The air became dense, laden with anticipation of doom as Uranus gripped his children, those monstrous yet innocent beings of immense power, buried within Earth's mantle. His fingers clutched them with a callous dominion, and effortlessly, with strength unparalleled, he cast them into the whirling abyss of Tartarus. Tartarus loomed below as a fiery maw, an infernal gorge shimmering with molten lava and volcanic fumes. The shadows of the dam danced in frenetic despair across the cavernous walls. Like a furnace of mythic proportions, it spewed forth its smoky miasma as lightning crackled across the storm-ridden sky. Gaia watched as her children were swallowed whole by a fiery inferno. Her tears fell, mingling with the dust and ash, as she mourned the lost progeny whom she once cradled in serene lands of harmony. The earth responded to her lament with rage and sorrow intertwined. Mountains trembled, the ground heaved under the strain of her grief, and the very atmosphere chimed with the eerie music of thunder and the shattering of stones. Amidst this unsettling chaos, the skies and earth exhibited a palette of deep contrasts. The red-orange glow of Tartarus illuminated Gaia's face in hyperrealistic emotion. Agony etched into every contour and shadow. Cinematic lighting embraced her tear-streaked visage as it hovered between fire and shadow, the stark contrast capturing the raw essence of maternal despair. The deep, sultry color, grating weave textures of earth suffused with darkness and imbued with the fiery luminescence of wrath. In this tale of divine tragedy, the relationship between sky and earth was strained beyond repair. The balance of creation trembled under the weight of vengeance and sorrow, echoing an eternal essence of a narrative written in the oldest scripts of divinity. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, where time and space held no boundaries, the drama of divine rebellion unfolded. The heavens, usually serene, were now the stage for an unprecedented encounter between primal forces. Cronus, the youngest and most cunning of Gaia's children, stood hidden amidst the swirling shadows of the universe. His form, infused with an ethereal glow, was both intimidating and awe-inspiring. With a cosmic sickle in his grip, forged by the very essence of creation, Cronus was ready to challenge the tyrant. High above, Uranus, the embodiment of the sky and celestial domains, reigned supreme. His massive form reflected the eternity of the stars, sworn into silence. However, beneath his impenetrable facade, unrest brewed as Gaia, the Earth Mother and Titaness of boundless creativity, summoned her powerful son. With a deep breath that echoed through the stars, Cronus leaped forward from his sanctum of shadows. The stars seemed to tremble at his audacity. The cosmic sickle, a weapon of unfathomable strength and radiant energy, cut through the fabric of reality like butter. Uranus barely had time to react before the strike landed. The sickle, a glowing crescent given life with divine energy, penetrated his celestial form. Stars burst around him, exploding with unbridled brilliance and turning the sky into a spectacle of light and shards. The celestial blood of Uranus scattered across the night, shimmering with the weight of 1,000 heavens. It was as if the cosmos wept stardust, each droplet a momentary glimmer of eternity. Below, Gaia watched, her solemn eyes absorbing every clash of light and shadow. The universe's expanse seemed to narrow into a cinematic scene as light battled with darkness. Clarity brought life to Cronus's fierce determination and Uranus's shocked expression. Character details emerged hyperrealistically, capturing the divine complexity of their being. The motion blurred artfully, crafting a dynamic depiction of rapid conflict and slow time. Questions of fate and changes in power etched in each frame as vibrant energy ran like rivers through the celestial bodies. In a wide-angle view that highlighted the enormity of the moment, the god-slaying act was frozen briefly in slow-motion lighting. It was a rendering above mortal understanding, a divine destruction immortalized. As the dust settled, a new order began. Cronus knew this was just the beginning, for divine machinations never truly ended. However, the fall of Uranus marked the triumph of audacity against dominion, a reminder of the cyclical nature of creation and chaos. Enjoyed the story of Gaia and Uranus? Like, comment, subscribe for more 3D mythology.